Evil of I and mine, these constitute ignorance. My house, my wealth, my learning, my possessions. The attitude that prompts one to say such things comes of ignorance. On the contrary, the attitude born of knowledge is, O God, Thou art the Master, and all these things belong to Thee. House, family, children, attendants, friends, are Thine. One should constantly remember death. Nothing will survive death. We are born into this world to perform certain duties, like the people who come from the countryside to Calcutta on business. If a visitor goes to a rich man's garden, the superintendent says to him, "This is our garden, this is our lake," and so forth. But if the superintendent is dismissed for some misdeed, he can't carry away even his mango wood chest. He sends it secretly by the gatekeeper. Laughter. God laughs on two occasions. He laughs when the physician says to the patient's mother, "Don't be afraid, mother. I shall certainly cure your boy." God laughs, saying to himself, "I am going to take his life, and this man says he will save it." The physician thinks he is the master, forgetting that God is the master. God laughs again when two brothers divide their land with a string, saying to each other, "This side is mine and that side is your." He laughs and says to himself, "The whole universe belongs to me." But they say they own this portion or that portion. Can one know God through reasoning? Be His servant, surrender yourself to Him, and then pray to Him. To Vidyasagar, with a smile, "Well, what is your attitude?" Vidyasagar, smiling, "Someday I shall confide it to you." Quote, "All laugh, Master." Laughing. God cannot be realized through mere scholarly reasoning. Intoxicated with divine love, the Master sang, "Who is there that can understand what Mother Kali is? Even the 6 darsanas are powerless to reveal her. It is she." The scriptures say, that is the inner self of the yogi, who in self discovers all his joy. She that, of her own sweet will, inhabits every living thing. The macrocosm and microcosm rest in the mother's womb. Now do you see how vast it is? In the Muladhara the yogi meditates on her, and in the Sahasrara, who but Shiva has beheld her as she really is? Within the lotus wilderness she sports beside her mate, the swan. When man aspires to understand her, Ramprasad must smile. To think of knowing her, he says, is quite as laughable as to imagine one can swim across the boundless sea. But while my mind has understood, alas, my heart has not. Though but a dwarf, it still would strive to make a captive of the moon. Continuing, the Master said, "Did you notice? The macrocosm and microcosm rest in the mother's womb. Now do you see how vast it is?" Again, the poet says, "Even the 6 darsanas are powerless to reveal her. She cannot be realized by means of mere scholarship."